motorcycle is whatever you want to make it. Turn it on, you can give yourself a real thrill.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the RacerRed channel. Today I'm heading up Bogus Basin Road, and that is one of our local mountains that people like to ride up during the summertime. It's a ski resort during the wintertime. There's a bunch of stuff up there. There's a mountain coaster this year and some downhill mountain biking, along with some trails for hiking and mountain biking. It's pretty cool. What would be awesome is if they started doing hard enduro on that ski resort. That would be epic. Currently I'm riding in one of my least favorite places around the area, Boise, Idaho. This is downtown, obviously, and it is, if you have to be in a city, this isn't a bad one to be in. It's pretty friendly. You can see the Capitol building up ahead. Anyways, guys, today I'm riding the first bike to reach the 1-to-1 power to weight ratio, the 2004 Yamaha R1. This thing is definitely a rocket ship. It's a lot of fun to ride, but man, it's not very comfortable. It's got limited adjustment in the clutch and brake lever because of the other instruments around there. The clutch lever is more adjustable, but the brake is kind of in an upward position that kind of rolls your wrist back, and I haven't figured out how to adjust it quite yet because there's other things in the way down there. And the seat needs to be replaced. I will definitely be getting a different seat for this thing because it's not very comfortable. It has a tendency to slide you forward into the tank and smash your junk. But those are my only two gripes, really. This is an awesome bike. It's a lot of fun. I sold my Honda CRF 250R 2010. I sold that one. I just wasn't riding it enough, and it just sat in the garage, and anything that sits in my garage and just doesn't get used, after a while I start to question why I have it. So it wasn't getting used, and it was a great bike, don't get me wrong, but the range on that tank was only about 60-65 miles, somewhere in there, and that just wasn't cutting it. I'm doing a lot more off-road riding now, but now I think enduro bikes are way more cool, way cooler than the motocross bike, so I must be getting old. And I got rid of my DRZ 400 SM, so the Supermoto is gone. I don't think anybody would have seen that one coming, but it happened finally, and for the same reason that I got rid of the Honda, it's unfortunately something that I just don't ride. It's got those Supermoto wheels, and if I'm gonna ride a dirt bike, I want to ride a dirt bike on the street that can go on the pavement, and then I can just hit trails. And especially right now, because I've been trying to enhance my enduro abilities, and in order to do that the amount that I need to right now to achieve some of my goals, I need a dirt bike that is also street legal, and that is what I purchased. So I do have a new bike that I'll be using. I can't wait to hop on it. I got the dealership already setting it up the way that I want it. So in approximately 1 week I will have it. So right now I'm heading up Bogus Basin Road, as I said earlier when I was in downtown Boise. This is Simplot's Hill. I don't know what it's called anymore, but it used to be J.R. Simplot's place. He had a house on the top of that hill, big old mansion. And we used to take ice blocks and slide down that thing. Last race was a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. I made it to the pro race, which is excellent. That was my goal. I didn't ride, as far as how I rode, I didn't ride the way I wanted to though, so I'm going to work on that. Come back next year and own that course. probably about 10 minutes, I was completely spent to the point where I couldn't lift my arms. I got to the point where I couldn't stand up on the bike anymore. The other riders around me were the same way, but I'd like to be able to get through the whole race without being that way. So I'm gonna definitely work on conditioning. It really surprised me. I would get off my bike to help somebody else and my legs would wobble. I'd almost fall over. My ability to ride the bike after about, it didn't take long, probably about 10-20 minutes into those races. My ability to ride was probably decreased about, I don't know, a lot. All my style went away, all my technique. I was just holding on for dear life and bouncing around on the seat. And then my clutch hand stopped working. So that's definitely not a good thing either. Then I had to do the obstacle course with no clutch hand. So I was trying to roll on the throttle. I could barely grab the clutch. That's how tired my hand was. Those races are all about that, really. They're supposed to be hard like that. And that's exactly why they're called extreme enduros or hard enduros. So I'm excited to go back and do it again though. Although I am glad that I made it to the pro race, like I said, I'm not real happy with how it went. Granted, I would have made it way farther on that course if it weren't for traffic in front of me. Unfortunately, a lot of the riders have been complaining about a particular person up here that owns a home, and so they aren't able to ride by his house. And in the past, this has kind of been a free reign type of mountain where you could come up here and enjoy yourself on a bike and kind of push the speeds a little bit. There's a lot of people up here now that live up here, and they do not enjoy bikes flying by their houses. So they probably should have built their house somewhere else. That's just my opinion. I was kind of looking back on the video, I was kind of disappointed in myself how mean I was to this individual who traveled to the States to do this hard enduro. If you're not as good as us, and that guy clearly wasn't, then just ride your bike, dude. Show us. That's what it's all about in those events. Show me. Don't talk about it. You have a fast tongue, but you have fast hands. Usually those two things don't go together. Anyways, rant over. Look at all these houses, man. I haven't been up here for a couple of years, I think. They just keep building and building. I bet this property up here is a pretty penny. I just saw a sold sign on that piece right there with that great view of the city. Man, can't imagine. A little quarter acre of land right in this area. Whew. It's got to be so expensive. Oh yeah, let's go 28 miles per hour in a 35. Yeah. Let's not use any of the turnouts. Yeah. www.nousingturnouts.com. Yeah. See, that car knew what's up. Oftentimes you'll come up here and you'll be above the clouds. So you'll step up to the edge of the mountain and look down, it'll just be a blanket. Pretty crazy looking. And down below it won't even be sunny. Up above the sun will come out. I've been up here before snowboarding and it's all sunny, and you look down, it's just a blanket of clouds, and then you get below the clouds and it's just complete, just gross weather. Up here the temperature is, it's considerably colder up here. If I wasn't wearing my sweatshirt at this point, it might be a little bit chilly. Wow, this place is has definitely changed.